This is the CHRILLCAST. I'm Chris.
And I'm Will. And this is Manic Mondays.
Not Monday.
What do we do on Manic Mondays, Chris?
We usually talk about some news story, some interesting topic, something that interests us in the news related to video gaming or entertainment. In the past, we've covered, like, for example, xCloud. We've covered... What is this? Oh, I'm not on our channel. Probably help us on our channel. Do you hear that music when I... Oh, you hear that? What do you think of that? You like that?
I do.
That's a beat I made when I was a sophomore in high school. We've covered Google Stadia. We've covered xCloud. We've covered Pro Jared. Covered GameStop with Billy. And we covered Sands and Smash. So today, we're kind of going to revisit a topic that we've looked at one other time before. Yeah, Will, so for Manic Mondays, we cover news topics. We've covered a lot of different news topics over the time frame that we've been doing the CHRILLCAST, but one of them that seems to be recurring and manages to get into a lot of our videos is Google Stadia. Mostly because we're very averse to this new platform being put out by Google. And they've just put out a new plan that I'm really against. Very...
Stadia plays the game for you.
Yeah, I mean, essentially that's what it is. It's like, so it's anticipating based on your previous way you played. Like, let's say you've been playing for an hour, and normally when you get to a certain point, you would click the A button to jump. Google is going to anticipate you would do that to have negative lag, i.e.,
yeah. So
if you pay
I
for their
already
service,
suck at Call of Duty. Now I'm gonna suck even faster.
I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think what's going to happen is everybody's going to get slightly better, and that way people will like Stadia slightly better. If you know what I mean. Kind of like
I get it.
Bots in Call of Duty.
Dirty.
I think that's what's going to happen, and I think it's going to be selectively better at specific times during the time that you're playing. I don't think it's going to be all the time, if that makes sense.
Okay. What makes you say that?
Well, for one, if you were good all the time, you wouldn't believe it. But if you were lucky a couple times, let's say you're really bad at Call of Duty, if you're lucky a couple times, you might actually believe that truly you got lucky and you're slightly better on Google Stadia than you are on your actual console. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And therefore you may be more apt to use that. What do you think, Will?
This could also just be PR speak, because I think the guy said that he's anticipating this 1 to 2 years from now, and that it's after the launch date of the Stadia. So he's just banking on people buying it in anticipation of being better on Stadia, when they're not really planning on fulfilling that promise.
Why would they? I guess I look at it this way, right? Call of Duty, when you used to host a match, you would get what was called, or your aim would just be better. It wouldn't be like an aimbot, because aimbot is like cheating. But if you're the host, the lag essentially for you is 0. If you can somehow get that lag to negative, and think about it, if you have cross-platform play, and the Stadia player is better than the console players due to this negative lag advantage,
yeah,
people are going to want to play on Stadia, regardless of if it's actually the best platform.
Yeah, it's a dirty game that Google is playing, but that's the only game that Google plays.
I do not like this at all. I think it's dirty, and I will never use Stadia if they implement something like this.
I'm not going to use it because it's digital only.
Well, there's that. But can
you
imagine?
Never own the games, and you have to pay a subscription for that little tiny thing. So
yeah, that's totally true. Let's see.
Yeah, the Stadia thing, and then it says to remind you of April Fool's joke, which totally does. That April Fool's joke totally predicted this.
It really did. Yeah, it's. So why don't I pull up? Let me find it. GameZone.com ran it. So it was the NVIDIA GeForce GTX G Assist. That's right, NVIDIA G Assist. It totally reminds me of this because it was like almost identical to what they're saying, except it's not like a CPU just playing for you. It's a CPU anticipating the next button click, and then if you don't make that button click, I'd be curious what it would do. You know what I mean?
Explode.
All right, let's see. I was on a website called Game Zone. Let's see. Where, what? I swear, I'm going to type Game Zone because they actually kind of talked about it. There it is. So yeah, they said, have you ever been torn between answering the door or finishing off a legendary performance in a multiplayer match? Well, that problem is still going to be a thing for you, but NVIDIA's GeForce GTX G Assist will let you pretend for about 2 minutes that there's a solution to it. Once again, we have yet another fake product that feels like it could have been a legitimate real-world market or application in some form, but yet we are left to wonder about what could be. Well, here we are. Google Stadia is going to do it, and it's not going to require any extra hardware.
Nope.
And it's creepy.
Yeah, it is. It's going to start sending you reminders. Why aren't you playing today, Will?
It'll be like Duolingo, right? Why didn't you practice your Spanish today?
Yeah. Or you're going to play with me online, and you're going to realize it's just the Stadia playing and not me.
Right. Hey, Will, why aren't you talking? I am Google. I talk. Why haven't you practiced in 2 days? I love that these bird memes are so hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Language.
You want to talk
bird
about
is
the next
crying.
topic?
Do we have another topic on? Oh yeah.
Announcement of the PS5.
Oh my God! I was thinking we had to stretch this out to 10 minutes on just Stadia.
Nope.
I'm so sorry. Why don't we wait till next week on the PS5? I think Stadia will get us to like 8-9 minutes, and then I don't want to have it too long.
Okay.
All right, we'll just call it good.